The winter months pose new challenges to children's safety. The colder temperatures combined with more time indoors make unique safety hazards that we need to avoid. But first, let's practice our breathing. With both feet on the ground, close your eyes and take 2 deep breaths. As you exhale, think about all the stress and frustration from this week leaving your mind and your body. Now, think about a favorite memory from this week. What was the best thing that happened to you? Hold that feeling of joy for a few moments. Today, let's talk about 3 ways that we can ensure our littles are safe this winter season. Number 1, cold safety. There are obvious, straightforward safety rules when children are playing outside in the cold, especially in northern climates. Appropriate clothing is always necessary. Several thin layers will keep kids warm when playing outside. And don't forget, warm boots, gloves, and of course, a hat to cover their head. A good rule of thumb for babies and small children is to dress them in 1 more layer of clothing than an adult would wear in the exact same conditions. Little ones have a harder time regulating their body temperature, and they need a little bit extra help to do so when it's colder outside. Water-resistant outerwear can help your child to stay warmer for longer. Once wet, they will become awfully cold pretty fast. Children, no matter their age, should be supervised up to a certain point. Little ones need to be supervised closely. When they're outside, we need to always have our eyes on them. Older children should be checked on often. You know your children best, but always make sure that they're safe when they're playing outside. Also, remember that coats, snowsuits, and/or blankets should not be used in any car seat. The extra layers in the fabric will leave the car seat harness too loose to be effective in case of an accident. It's always best to add a blanket after your child is in their seat, or use a car seat cover. Older kids can actually put their coat on backwards once they're secured in their seats. Number 2, fire hazards. Winter is a time when household fires frequently occur. Heating is actually the 2nd leading cause of house fires here in the United States. Many of us live in an area where heat is necessary during the cold winter months, but with a few simple steps, we can be sure that we are safely providing a warm home for our families. Smoke alarms should be tested once a month. Smoke detectors should be on every level of your home and in or outside every bedroom. If your family is in need of smoke alarms, many local fire departments and Red Cross branches have programs to help. If you need help contacting one, please be sure to let us know. Carbon monoxide is a fatal gas that can be released by your furnace. Carbon monoxide detectors should be placed in central locations of your home or outside of bedrooms. If you use space heaters, they should be at least 3 feet away from anything that could burn. Be sure to turn the heater off before you go to sleep and before you leave the house. Also, it's never a good idea to warm your house with your oven or your stovetop. Number 3, stay healthy. Cold weather doesn't cause colds or the flu, but those viruses tend to be more common in the winter months. Children are in school and are in close contact with each other. What one child gets frequently gets passed down the line. Hand washing and teaching your child to sneeze or cough into the bend of their elbow may help reduce the spread of colds and flu. Make it a habit to wipe down commonly used items in your home, such as remote controls, telephones, light switches, door handles, etc. Wash your hands often and teach your kids to wash thoroughly. Hand sanitizer is a great option when you don't have access to soap and water. It's also important to stay active. Physical activity helps keep your immune system strong. You should also talk to your doctor about any vaccines that you're interested in for your family and for your children. If your child does become sick, be sure to keep them hydrated. Some great options are juice, sports drinks, popsicles, or even warm soup. This is your reminder to do your highs, your hurts, and your hugs with your child. Tonight at bedtime, ask them what was the best part of their day. Then, ask what was the hardest or the most difficult part of their day. And finally, give them a big hug. Remind them of your love and how that love will never, ever change. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.